this computer. Okay, I started the recording and let's all right. You get the textbook, and because we're done with that. That was a really nice presentation we did. The last one about the well, both of them, especially the one about the fishing uh, fraud. That was really nice. It came out really nice. Everybody got different pictures for the little fishing thing, but it's nice. And you notice, and some of the ones that I got that you guys sent me, the design is is different. It doesn't matter. You guys don't have to get the design that I get. The whole point of this is learning how to use uh, this thing and just go with the. I'm looking for my glasses here.
They're over there. Over there.
What am I? It is really nice. I love the background.
They're over there by the stove.
Cabin, Mr. Vasquez, so it's just a friend.
You weren't here when I was explaining. This is actually one of the Desert X exhibitions. It's called it's a homestead replica.
Okay.
That's what it is. And I don't know the page, Alma. Let me check the page. I'm not sure what page we okay, thanks, Teresa, for letting me know. All right, so let's go to I think in the last thing we did was this one, that now is your turn, something like that, where we're at. Apply your knowledge. Yeah, it's an apply your knowledge. So we're on page PPT 49 on the textbook. PPT 49, and then there's one that's called extend your knowledge. Extend the skills you learn in this module and experiment with new skills. You may need to help to use help to complete. Before we get into that, you know what I want to do it because it's really a good practice and come up with the one I was telling you about that we can do really nice, simple to do, and this is totally from scratch. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Look at let me switch to my Microsoft Office. So make sure your Microsoft Office is open. And then we're gonna go to PowerPoint. And see, we got different themes right here that you can select. What I like to do, class, always when I'm typing in Word a document, I don't mess around with the size of the font, that the type of font that I'm gonna use. I don't do none of that. I create the letter first, or the slides in this case, and then I start messing around with it. Always do that, because otherwise you're gonna spend hours trying to find the right thing, to use, and then never type anything. At the end, it's not something that you wanna get into the habit of doing. It's better just to create the thing first and then change it. I said page. See, we left off on page 49, so we're gonna start on 50, but you know what? I'm thinking that let's go ahead and try this other one instead. This one requires no explanation because it's about you. Remember I told you we are gonna do one about you? So let's go ahead and do that, so we can create one presentation about ourselves. Okay, so let's say your boss says, look, I'm gonna give you a promotion. I wanna know everything about you, and the board wants to know everything about you. Can you make a presentation, power presentation about yourself? And you go, oh my God, what do I put? Okay, so that's what I'm here for, to guide you through that assignment. Okay, so let's go ahead and open a new blank presentation. So this one, it has no theme, no anything. We're gonna do first slides, and then we can add and the fonts and the pictures and all that good stuff. I'll wait for everybody to get to that point. Are we all ready? All right, so the topic of this thing, the title is gonna be, I have a question here. Oh, let me check on that. It's gonna be, give me 1 second here. You know what, I have to exit the thing to check my email.
No, not now. It's okay.
So the title is gonna be all, guess what, all about me. I don't know if any of you saw a movie named, that was called All About My Mother. If you never seen that movie, when you get a chance, watch the movie. It's one of those really good movies. I think it won an Oscar, and I don't know what else. It's one of those movies. There's a movie called All About Eve. I don't know if anybody seen that movie. All right, so in the subtitle is gonna be the byline. We call it the byline because it's by yourself. So you can do by in one, press enter, and then put your name. Okay. So I'm gonna put a student name, meaning your name. Okay.
So it will be the name, not the student name.
No, yeah, of course, your name, because it's all about you, not about me. Okay? A student name is just a generic for meaning your name. Okay. If I put my name, P. Vasquez, and everybody's gonna put my name. We don't want that. It's all about you.
Hi, everybody.
Right,
Hi, Lupita.
Hola, Lupita.
Hi. Hi, teacher.
Hola.
I'm still alive. Hi.
Eh,
we missed it. Auto PowerPoint, Lupita, and start a new PowerPoint. And this is the title for the first slide. Okay. All
All
about
about me.
the subtitle is, you know, by your name.
Okay.
So I'll wait a little bit so everybody gets this first slide completed. That's it. We're done with the first slide. Look at how fast.
Yeah.
First slide.
Let me go. Let me go get the new.
Okay.
Oh.
Um,
Oh. Hmm.
are we good? I'll continue with the next slide. Okay. Check something here. This is what I needed. Second. All right.
What
so
did you say? It's all about me?
all about me.
Okay. And then my name on the bottom.
Your name at the bottom.
Okay.
All right, so let's continue with the next slide. Look at how we're going to insert a new slide, the next slide. And just kind of like the other ones, all the rest of them are going to have, we want to make sure that we do it title and content. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. Let me switch to the other one. What am I doing here? I'm just clicking everywhere. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to go right here, look at on the home tab. It says new slide. Go ahead and click on the button. It's going to open up a little window. And then it's going to let you choose what kind of slide you want. We want a title and content slides. We click on it. There it is. The second slide. And you notice here on this side of my viewing area, I have the
Oh, yeah, I got it.
the kind of like the slides is showing me the slides so I can keep track of what the slide I'm in. Right now we're on slide number 2. Title and content is the one we're looking for, okay? Or you click on when you select it. You know, when you click on the thing, you go add slide. Or double click it. I just double click it and it gave me the slide. But yeah, I just click on that. And you know what? To describe yourself will be one way, but the best way to find out how people perceive you is the important part here. So one of the things that I always choose to use as a guide is like how people describe you. Okay, how your friends and family describe you. So you're what the type of person who's could be a somebody who's extroverted or introverted. You know that terminology when you're outgoing person. You know, you can talk to everybody, or you're a person who is very reserved, keeps to herself or himself. So what kind of person are you? So how your friends or family describe you. So that's what we're gonna put in the next one. Okay, my friends or my family, either way, describe me as what? Don't forget, in this assignment, the board wants your honest, your honest description. So they want to know exactly how people describe you. Of course, nothing negative. You're not always when you're doing something, you want to get the positive, you know, stuff about you. Don't put the negative stuff.
I was getting scared because I was gonna be mad, moody,
No.
funny.
None of that negative. Remember, because we're doing this for and this fictitious assignment is for our boss at work. So
Okay.
you want the best description that your family has about you. Okay, we'll get to that. We're just right now creating the slides. All right, so we're done with that slide. Everybody ready for the next one? What is the next thing that people usually wanna? So we're gonna go new slide, and we can do the. I think it's that. Let me see if the two content will do. The comparison. Let me see which of the two. I think that comparison will be nice on this. So let's do the comparison for the next one. See? So we're gonna have a title, a big title right here, and a subtitle over here. Okay. And then we're gonna put the list over here, a bulleted list. All right.
Can you please go back to the second slides real quick?
My friends / family. You can put my friends or my family. Describe me as either one. We all have friends, so unless you have no friends, then oh man, there's a problem right there, because we all have friends. They always, you know, think of you one way. They like you for certain things. The friends that don't like you, let's not list them. You can leave those out.
Thank you.
All All right, so on the next one, as I said, it's a comparison. We're gonna do next.
To content
What's
or
square?
which one? Comparison? Sorry.
Yeah, it's called the comparison.
Okay.
How do we click on to the third one?
Just right here. If you have it already, or to add it,
Or to add it?
you go new slide. The same way we're gonna add all the slides. You go new slide, little one,
Oh,
you select comparison, and add the slide.
okay, thank you.
Look at once you type something, I don't know, somebody tell me what the box went away. No, because if I click away from it, see the box disappears. It's a text box, you know. PowerPoint is not a Word document. In order to type in PowerPoint, you have to have a text box. So here, all these are text boxes. Okay.
And what was the first one we were supposed to click on?
The first slide that we inserted.
Yeah,
Okay, the first one was that it's always the title slide. That one came out automatically.
okay, right.
The second one is the one we inserted is title and content. The third one is comparison.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to run off to the restroom there when you were starting. My apologies.
All right, so no problem. The next one is this one, you know, one thing that I always want to know, your hobbies, your activities. We can put hobbies. I practice. Because the title will always have to capitalize the first letter of each word, okay? I don't know if we need the exclamation point. Hobbies and activities I practice. So here in one list, we're gonna put our hobbies. And on the other one, we can put the, it could be activities or sports is fine, okay? Sound like the same thing, but it's not the same thing. Activity means things that you're active. A hobby could be something that you like to collect, you know, I like to collect coins or, you know, it's a hobby, not so much an activity, or you like to read, you know, I don't know, the old days, things that you like to do, you know, that are basically a hobby, and an activity is different. An activity implies that it's something physical, you know, something you do, such as walking, going to the mall, shopping, that's an activity.
Taking a shower.
Yeah, well, that
Quarantine. That's so cute.
okay, so you guys can see, okay, we're not gonna put anything yet until we create all the slides.
Okay.
Are we ready for the next slide?
Yay.
Okay, so let's go. We're gonna go insert new slide. So new slide right here, not on the insert, it's on the home. And this one is gonna be the title and content again. And one thing that I always, you know, that is very personal, people love to know how the things that you like, specifically your favorite foods. What would they want to know that? It's just, you know, bear with me. It's just practice here. Well, let's say favorite foods or foods, because you never know. Maybe you like more than one item.
Can I list favorite foods my doctor won't allow me to have?
Yeah, that's this thing my doctor says I shouldn't be eating.
The doctor say, don't eat that kind of food, but we ate it. Ate it.
All right, so that's slide number 4. And this is something that, you know, that you'll be surprised. We all have this thing, but very few people know about it. And most of the time because we're embarrassed to tell everybody that we have this secret, secret life. It remind me of that movie called Secret Life of Dogs and Cats, something like that. I don't know if it's a movie or something I read. Somehow I remember that. But we all have these things secretly. Here we go. So we're gonna start another title and content, right? And we're gonna put my secret talents are the things that nobody knows that you know how to do. You'll be surprised how many people do all these things and nobody else knows, you know, that you can do it. So it
We're
is,
gonna get the same one, the title and content.
yeah, this one is,
Oh.
so you're gonna tell the world your secret talents. And that's the one, Secret Life of Pets. It is a movie. This is an animated movie, no? I think so. Beatrice just told me that.
Secret or secret?
Secret, am I typing it right?
Yes.
Yeah, secret.
Oh.
It's not underlined. So.
Sorry. Oh, yes. Talent.
All right. So even if it's just one, but we all have a secret talent, and you'll be surprised when we because this one I would love for us to share it with everybody. You know, these slides because they're so unique. Everybody's gonna put something different on each slide, so it'll be nice to share when we're done. Okay, share with the group. That's what I'm saying. All right, so let's continue. We're good.
Mhm.
So far, we have 5 slides. Let me see what is the next slide here on my list of different things that
Which slide it was, my secret talents are?
Yeah.
Which slide was my secret talents are?
Oh, that one was on my list. It was number 5. It's number 5, and it's a title and content.
Okay, thank you.
I think most of them are title and content. And this is another thing that sometimes nobody asks you about it, but it's really important in your life. Right, so it's gonna be, the next one is gonna be also title and content. And what we're doing here is your happiest time ever. Remember, it's positive, so we're not gonna talk about your saddest day ever. This is your happiest time ever. We all have some time in our lives where we're really, really happy and enjoyed it very much. And we'll love to go back to that day, but you know how it is. Not a chance. So your happiest time ever. People is when they got married, when they have kids, when they landed a job that they always wanted. I don't know, so many things. So we'll get to that point when we're ready to fill it in.
Are we gonna add pictures?
Of course, yeah, we're gonna have nice pictures of it.
Okay.
Here's another one, another thing that we always have in mind. So it's another one is title and content. And this is your favorite place to be or to visit. Could be a city, could be a location. You know, my favorite. What's your favorite place to visit? here in the valley or outside the valley or somewhere in the US or outside in another country where you have gone and you love the place and would love to visit again. That's what we're talking about, okay? All right. All right, so we're gonna do the last one here.
She wants them, Dan wants them, I want them.
Be a comparison also because it's gonna be two topics. Okay, so comparison for the number 8, and this is gonna be
Excuse me, which one do you choose? Oh, yeah, I got it.
this is gonna be my favorite. And we all have probably read a book, so your favorite book and your favorite movie, okay? So on one side, we're gonna put your book and the other side, a movie.
What's the,
We're gonna replace that with the titles of that book and the title of the movie. And then maybe a picture of the movie or a thought on why you like the movie so much or why you like that book so much. There's some really cool inspirational books, you know, that some of you have probably read that somehow, you know, inspire you or
hey, Mr. Vasquez, I picked the wrong slide. How did I erase
Los
that?
vegetales están en el...
You know that's not gonna pass inspection, right?
What?
Porque tu papá no lo ha terminado. Y viene, si llega temprano el inspector mañana.
Pero no le dijiste esto.
Yo le dije.
Mute,
¿No te
mute,
entendió?
mute. Señora,
Esta puerta ya las cosas, no, el inspector no.
Háblale, por favor, ahorita que hay luz, por favor.
let's make sure that we mute ourselves. And
Hey,
on
Mr. Vasquez,
Sorry.
I picked the wrong slide. How can I go back?
right here on the side. Look at my thing. This side is how you can go to
No,
any.
no, the one we're doing right now.
This one is the comparison.
I know, I picked the wrong slide. Should I use
Yes.
undo?
Yeah,
Yes.
undo.
Oh.
And always is your best friend, okay?
okay, he can click on the same picture and delete.
No, this one undo it would be easier. Always undo
Oh,
or you
okay.
anything else. Do always what I say is your best friend.
Okay, but I need to pick a different slide.
Comparison is the one.
I picked the wrong slide.
Undo will delete it.
It's no more available. It's pale.
Okay, so then look at with this thing highlighted. Notice when I click on it, the delete button became available. I can delete it.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
when I picked my number 8 slide, it went to number 5. How do I move? My page is moved all the way down. I don't know how to make a space for 8.
Don't see what happens is if I click on 4 and I insert a new one, it's gonna be my 5. So somehow you had click on one of these other slides.
So
I know.
should I put it on 7 and then click to go to 8 and then click?
Undo
and then go to the new slide?
whatever you did wrong, Sue, first, and then go ahead and insert the go to 7 and insert 8. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Don't forget the undo command is available for up to 20 undos. I don't know why it wasn't available for Jorge, but it should be available for 20 undos. I can undo the whole slide. Look at, I'm gonna just show you this. If I undo this, I will undo all the slides. Look at now I'm on 7, I'm on 6, see? And I can redo them all. I'm gonna go 7 and then 8. So undo is always available. I don't know why you guys is not available sometimes. Maybe you're not clicking on the undo button or something, but it's always available. Up to 20 undos, I think, is on PowerPoint. It's not an unlimited number, but it's a bunch of them that you can undo. All right, so always use that undo. It needs to be always available for you, so you can use in case of an error. Okay. And of course, the last slide, we're gonna create it using the same all about me. Okay. All right, so that's it. Okay, we completed everything, all the slides. They're empty right now because we need to fill them in with information and all that. But this is what we're gonna do next. Let's go ahead and save it.
Mr. Vázquez,
Yes.
me levanté por los niños. La última, ¿cuál fue?
La última is my favorite book and movie are. Could be books and movies because we don't know if you like more than one.
Gracias.
All right, so let's go ahead and save it. We're gonna click right here on Power Presentation. And the title of this is, of course, it's gonna be all about me. Of course, it's not all about you. It's just some things about random things, you know, curious things. Put it that way. So all about me, and then press enter to save it.
Oh, no.
All right, now, everybody good saving it? The first thing we want to do is, of course, select the theme now. You want to look for a theme that you like. Remember how we did the last? Go to the first slide number 1 first. So by clicking on the slide number 1, I get to slide number 1. I'm gonna click on the designer right here. Look at the designer will have a bunch of suggestions that I can try from there. So I'm gonna go designer. And look at, they already have a bunch of different designs ready for me. Now, if you don't like any of these designs, you can go to the design right here and see some of the traditional ones that they have available. Pick one that you like, okay? These are nice because this will be applied to all the slides. Some of you last time that we used some really nice ones. So pick one that you like, okay? So there's some really simple like this one. It's called parallax. And don't forget, you have some variants here. Not that many variants, but it's just color variants. So like this one is red.
Mr. Vasquez, on the designer, I have a pop-up that says try designer for free, try it now, or go premium. Do I click try it now?
Yeah, we're not gonna go premium. Let me go back over there and see the designer.
I have the same issue.
Yeah, but don't use the designer. Just use the design then, so that way we don't have any issues with this thing.
Don't use the designer then?
No, because if it's giving you that, it doesn't give me that option to me. It just gives me whatever I click. Look at. So
Yeah, I get the same thing, wants me to go premium.
then don't use that. Don't use the designer. Then go and pick one of those preset themes. These are called themes on the design. But it says themes, so you pick one of these themes and just work with that.
Okay.
Some are really nice. Look at just different colors that you can use variations for it. See that? The first slide is always different than the other ones. Okay, so. And then the designer suggests different see different slides for each one. So you can have that, or just as I said before, just use the theme that just changes everything automatically. Like this theme is a nice blue theme. If I don't like, I can make it green with the variants, or red, or orange. Doesn't have that many variants. Some of them, as you can see here. So I'm gonna disable the designer. If the designer is throwing you off, you can just click on it and it goes away. Okay. So if you just want a theme, a basic theme, then you can do the basic theme. Like this one, it's basic theme. I'm gonna disable the designer because you want to keep that design the way it is. You can do so, okay. And just use a variant. Like this one is a very subtle color, nothing extreme or strong. Like this one will be a very strong color looking. So, see, the designer gets activated when you choose a theme to give you different options for that theme. So it's that. Right. So notice how many different variants we have and options. That sometimes it's hard to just pick the one you like. Like this one, the first slide, the title slide is all one color. Let's see a variant of that. See, this one, each the titles are different only, and the text is green. So here's another variant, red.
Mr. Vasquez. ¿Con eso se puede hacer una invitación?
Yeah, you can. There's templates to do all kinds of stuff in PowerPoint from the templates and list. Right. So I'm telling you, there's so many options that it's hard to find one exactly the way you like it. There's another one here. I'm just trying different ones just to give you ideas, but you can pick whichever you like. Okay. That's fine. I don't know. This one is kind of like. I don't like the black background on this. If you're doing a presentation, it'll be hard to read. This one has a border around it. I just want my slide kind of open. This is nice, but the lines here, it looks too professional. Remember, this is kind of like a personal slide. So maybe something like this with just one line at the bottom as a border. Or something like that.
That's the one I got.
Yeah, something simple. You can use a variant, make it green.
Pictures and stuff. They can send.
The other one, this is kind of like gray. This is a gray variant. Yeah, looking nice too. This is a dark team. And this one has more, look at more variants here. It's blue. See, blue and
How are you getting all these different things?
huh?
How are you getting all these? Mine is just colored backgrounds.
No, you go right here. Look at you pick.
I went there.
And then next to it, it says variants. I'm messing around with the themes and the variants. So I pick a theme and then I change the variants, the different colors, and I try.
Oh, I see how you did that. Okay, because I have black everywhere.
Yeah, you have to go to the variant and you change it. This one red. I like this one because it's very subtle. It doesn't have too many things, in the way.
Excuse me, Mr. V. On mine, I've done everything, but I lost my, how do I get back my designer? By just undoing?
No, the designer, you just click on it right here.
I know, but it didn't, it was there and I don't know what happened to it.
Are you on design?
My ribbon is up.
You're on the design.
And now my ribbon is down and I don't have design. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
It's found on it's actually on the design menu. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go with this. I don't know.
Mr. Vasquez, question. When I choose
don't forget to mute your make it available when you need to ask a question, so that way everybody can hear. Go ahead, Hugo. I'm sorry.
When I choose my my design for my first slide, I was able to do the second one. I choose a different design and it let me. But when I do the third one and I choose a different design, it makes it all the same. Is that is the way that we can choose one design for each slide?
No, when you're choosing a theme, it's a theme for the whole presentation. There's variants on each slide. You can use some of the variants with the designer for a slide, for each slide, but I wouldn't suggest that, because it will be a little confusing seeing all these colors, or these different designs on the slide. Usually what they always recommend is to make sure that you're, that you have your design specifically one way and all the slides match that design.
Okay.
Right, that's what they call in themes, because the theme it changes everything. Because if you go to another design on the second slide, then you're gonna have different fonts and different colors, and it's gonna be a whole enchilada mix there, like a salad of colors. And you don't want that. Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
Uniform and simple as you can, because we're gonna have images, all kinds of stuff, aiding the visual part of the presentation. So yeah, just pick one color. I know it's hard. There's so many things to that you can change, but it's for like my title here. I can use a designer because it's giving me some suggestions here. Look, I can use this just for the title. See that? Or this even. So it gives me different options for that, just for the title. But I don't have to choose what they tell me, okay? So it's just such as suggestions here that they give you. I think that's an animation already, and I didn't even disable that. I like this one. That's it. Nothing fancy for my title. And there are other ones just all the same. Right. So the title one is already done. Right here. Just so you can put a simple statement, or you can any pictures to describe yourself, how your family describe you, your friends. Friendly, your friends describe you friendly. That is funny. I don't know, you can do it in a form of a sentence. One sentence, simple sentence. My friends describe me as a good listener, but, I don't know, somebody that is available at all times, somebody who can listen. I don't know, whatever your friends describe it. See, this is so subjective because everybody's gonna have a different description of that. Okay, so for the slide number 2, how your friends describe you. It's a practice. You don't want to be honest, it's fine. You want to be, nothing negative I'm talking about, but you can just put whatever you want on that slide, okay? Think about what your friends and family say about you. You want all the positive things that you can.
I don't have enough room.
What happened?
I don't have enough room.
Well, that's something good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go through my horoscope to see what it says.
Hey, that's a good one. Well, they can describe you as a responsible person, and empathetic, good person, outgoing, friendly, creative, things like positive things like that. Usually it's 3 words that your friends used to describe you. Outgoing, friendly, responsible.
Help others.
Patient, receptive, some people are very receptive. You tell them, your problems and they listen to you. They don't criticize you. If you're that kind of friend, though, you'd be a great friend.
And,
Tell you my whole life story.
can we make it on instead of make one sentence, can we make it on?
And put picture.
No, can we make it on, instead of one sentence, can we make one word,
Others.
another one under, and another one under, like making a list?
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break so we can think about it. All right. Think about that slide. All right, so let's take a quick break, 10-minute break, And then when we come back, we can continue, all right?
Where?
Okay, Carlos.
Let me switch to the slide and I, you know what I found that is easier. If you put just three words to describe you, it's even better. See, I put three words that my family and friends describe me as: responsible. Because if I say I'm gonna do this, I try to do it most of the time. I come through. That's what they tell me. So I go, okay, that's good. And friendly. I'm a very friendly person.
Uh-huh.
I have very few enemies throughout my life, to be honest with you. Patient, and I'm very patient. That's one thing that that I know I am, because I see
You
my
are.
a little impatient sometimes with our son, and I'm not impatient. I'm very, very, yeah, 6 months is fine. That's fine. I just used 3 to describe me, and it's fine. But if you have more words, it's better. And then we can find pictures related to that. All right. So right now we're not gonna do the pictures today. We're just gonna do the content. So let's try to do the content first, and then we can do the pictures on Thursday. That was gonna be more elaborate, I can guarantee. All right, so a few words to describe you is even better than just writing a sentence, as I suggested first. 3 words, 4 words.
Okay, so 3 words. Well, you copied mine. Can I still?
That's fine. You guys,
Just kidding.
And I think I'm like my mom used to be very friendly. My mom would be in any situation, and she'll be talking to the people around her all the time. And I think I got that from her. And not only myself, but my sister, I think she's like that too. So we're very friendly people.
Hey, Mr. Vasquez, how did I can type inside again? I can't type.
You try deleted the box. That's what happened to Sue last time. If you deleted the box, look, if I go right here and I click, I see the box around it. If you no longer have the box, remember, undo.
Oh, okay, I got it. Thank you.
Before you panic, undo. Always undo, I said, is always your best friend. I always use it all the time. You can see me playing around with undo and redo buttons. Yeah, no, it kind of, the bullets are already there. But if they're not there, go ahead and put them, activate the bullets right here. Bullets in the paragraph section.
What happened to my bullets?
That's a good one. Yeah, if you don't have bullets, type the 3 words and then highlight them and go to the bullets and activate them. Right here, look. Right here, there's the bullets right here. And then you have different bullets. You can use whatever bullets you like. I just use the normal ones, but they have different ones like this one. Look at, they look really nice. But they come with normal bullets, they're just a little dot. All right, so that's the first slide. And then we move on to, second slide, number 3 slide is your hobbies and activities that you practice. What hobbies do you guys have and what activities you guys practice, okay? But I think some of you are still on this, on number 2.
Yes.
So it was just, 3 words, 4 words, 2 words even, just to describe how you are, okay? Everybody has hobbies. Hobbies just, things that you do, like, believe it or not, when you hear my hobbies, it's gonna shock you because
A hobby will be considered work?
no. That's part of your responsibility, like that work. Well, I don't think work is a hobby because I don't know if anybody does it for a hobby. We do it for a purpose. Hobby is something you do just for fun kind of thing, like you.
It could be volunteer work as a hobby, or is that an activity?
Sometimes work is fun.
Don't forget that activity is something physical that you do, like mostly related to sports, Walking is an activity, because walking is not a hobby. How can that be a hobby? Hobbies are, like collecting flowers or I don't know. Some people like to shop for a lot of women.
Computer class, that will be an activity.
They love shoes, so they collect shoes. That's that's a hobby, believe me, an expensive hobby. No, that's an activity. Anything that is physical are activities. Okay, everybody done with it with this one, so I can move on to the next one. Okay, hobbies could be, look at one of the hobbies I have, and I'm a little bit embarrassed to tell you guys.
Bicycle.
Huh? No, that's activity. Believe it or not, I love sewing. I even bought me a machine to do that. I make stuff, for the house. That's not a mainly activity, hobby, but hey, I like it. I
Do you
don't know
need fabric?
any fabric. I mess around with things, I make things with
I
it.
have a box of fabric to give away. I have too much fabric.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, I take some, not to take them all, but yeah. I like to do stuff, little projects, it's something that I love to do. It's not a manly thing, but my mom used to do that in a maquiladora back in Mexicali. So I guess I got it from her because I used to see her doing it all the time. And then I started liking it and I started messing around with it. And that's a hobby because, nothing else.
You
I-
said sewing? Sewing? Okay. Is Valentino the designer?
No, there's
Well,
designers, yeah. But I don't
but
do
that's-
it as a hobby because I'm
oh,
not, I believe me, the things I do, they don't come out that good.
Mr. Vasquez, there was two gentlemen that used to do the wardrobe sewing for the Follies, and they made so much money as the designers for those costumes.
Yeah, no, there's people who make a living out of it. And then
Mhm.
Y él dice que él ya no quería invitar a nadie, que nomás quería invitar a sus primitos, pues nomás estuvimos nosotros.
Que nos invite a todos.
yeah, that's a that's a hobby, I would say.
Yeah. No, I was
No.
gonna tell you because Oscar de la Renta was one of the most talented designers. He was a musician, singer. I think he painted, he did so many things. So you are very creative.
So and also I play the guitar.
Hobbies
You
make,
see?
I don't see it as an activity, or I see it as a hobby.
make, make.
What else do I do here that is that I consider a hobby?
Mr. Vasquez, the gym is considered hobbies or not?
Like como
The
cuál?
gymnastics.
Oh no, that's activity. Activity has to do with physical things. Look at the activities I do is my bicycling. That's an activity.
Okay.
I go on my bikes rides, every weekend. That's an activity. Activity implies that it's a physical thing that you do. Okay. If you like to go to the workout, that's an activity.
Okay.
Singing I think it's a hobby. Singing. Somebody's asking me questions. Okay, that's what I'm answering. If you hear me answering, it's I'm not going crazy. Just I'm answering questions. So here are the bullets. Let me put the bullets for that. I don't know. I used to collect at one point. I do have my collection, but I don't know. I don't have it. Shopping could be a hobby. Is it an activity because you walk? I don't know. Shopping online is definitely not an activity. It's a hobby. Maybe. All right. So the next one will be the next thing I do. I don't do it no more, but I used to collect paper money from different countries. I do have, some, and also coins. So I did that. I have my collections. I don't do it anymore as I used to do it when I was in my 30s or whatever. But those are different hobbies that I did. Because the guitar, I don't play the guitar every day. I just whenever you know, I feel like it and I play it. You know how it is when you feel like it, you do it. Then that's a hobby. That's, you know.
Watch Facebook, it's a hobby.
Uh, yeah, well, it's not a physical thing that you do though. Watching movies is a hobby. Following series, telenovelas, or series on Netflix series, you sit down and watch the whole season in 2 nights. Is that an activity? I don't think so. I think it's more of a hobby. So, that part is, as I said before, is very subjective to whatever you think it is. But activities have with physical things that you do. In my case, I love to work around the yard outside my house, you know. Aunque no sé lo que ando, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I like to be outside. Backyard?
Landscape.
I don't consider landscaping. I do cut the grass, but you know, but believe me, I'm not good at it. I just do it because I like it. I like being outside, being outdoors.
I like to
I used to love going camping.
plant.
I don't do as much camping as I used to do when my girls, you know, my 2 girls, which are the youngest is 42 now. I used to take them camping and hiking and all those things. I don't do as much of that anymore. But I used to. So and it has to do, some of the activity has to do with your surroundings, you know, with the people you hang around with, you know. Some road trips, yeah, that would be an activity because you're actually doing something physical, driving around. That would be shopping. You know, shopping. If you go shopping to the stores, you know, that would be an activity. But if you're shopping online, you know, or looking at catalogs and ordering, I don't think anybody orders from catalogs anymore. I'm thinking of J.C. Penney catalogs or Sears catalogs. I don't know. Nobody orders for that. That used to be the old way of ordering things, kind of like what it is now, ordering online. Those catalogs. I don't know if any of you order that.
I like to
I think I ordered something from J.C. Penney one time and from Sears. All right, so those what I'm talking.
how about yourselves?
Yeah, going to yard sales, that'd be an activity. It could be it could be both. Collecting stuff, because you'd be surprised, you know, some people that for some people it's trash, for others are a treasure. So you can find really nice things on a yard sale. I used to go to yard sales, but I haven't gone. When I'm in a bicycle riding with my friend, he loves yard sales. So every time we see a sign, he goes, "Let's go to the yard sale." So we go see. He never buys anything. He just likes to see stuff. He gets off the bicycle, we get off the bike, he goes and takes everything, touches everything. He goes, "Okay, we're done, let's go." Like, "You're not gonna buy anything?" No, no. So that'd be an activity. Yeah. All right, so we're good. We continue to the next slide, or you guys need a little bit more time. You don't have to have a lot of them. If you do one, it's fine, okay? I'm just I'm doing the things that I actually like. I don't really do camping anymore, but I used to, and my wife just told me yesterday. As a matter of fact, she goes, "I wish you go camping." I go, "You sure?" Because she never wants to go camping. I go, "Well, we can go." She goes, "Okay." I go, when do you want to go? Because right now we're gonna be off next week. She goes, "No, in the summer." Something killer, you know, like she's making next year kind of thing. Okay, she got me excited for a minute because I love to go camping. I have all the camping gear, you know. I have my sleeping bags, the little tent and all the stuff. I have everything. And because we used to go more before when Nelly was a little kid. I mean, he's still a little kid, 10-year-old, but we haven't gone in years. At least 5 years. All right, so let me go to the next one. Ooh, who's talking about food here? About
I
food
like
thing?
enchiladas from Mexico. Oh, enchiladas, tostadas, sopito, pozole.
All Mexican food. You can just put Mexican food or a specific dish. On this one is foods in general. What kind of a food you like, you know, in general?
Okay.
Think about what is it that you like. I love Mexican food. It's definitely my favorite. But I also love Italian food.
Oh,
Once again, here, Raimundo's little glass of wine with it. It is really good. My daughter, the other day we went shopping together. She likes to go shopping with me, grocery shopping, of course. So we go grocery shopping together a lot of times, you know, on weekends. And she called me ahead of time, so and then we meet and we go. And she likes to go and eat Indian food.
India.
Indian food. There's an Indian place there in Cathedral City that she goes to. And I
Oh,
was,
it's so good, isn't it? In Indian oven?
yeah, it is. It is good. I don't know the name of it. I just we didn't eat. We just got the food and then we came in. It was during the last time we went to. It was about maybe a month and a half ago. And then we went again, but we didn't go to that one. I go, you know what? I didn't like the Indian food that much. I don't like the spices they use. They use a lot of ginger and you know other stuff that it's kind of like, I don't know, and I don't have the taste for it. So I go, and there's another place there next to it. Well, not next to it, but in that area is I think it was food from Louisiana food. You know, it was really good. I mean, that I like gumbo, you know, that stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's true. It's true. A lot of that, and it's too spicy for me.
And I love Chinese food. From Olive Garden. Ribs. I like all kind of food. Um,
Muy malas experiencias. Tuve buenas experiencias y malas experiencias, ¿me entiendes? Entonces, me traicionaron.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Yeah, goes
Now,
like that.
okay, now you're okay.
All right, thank you. So look at what I did here. I used that button for going forward, you know, increasing the list level and decreasing the list level for this. And you notice that I'm practicing all the things that we did in the, oh, look at, I don't have to put food because I'm already have it on the title. So just Mexican, Italian, and then I can put some of the Italian dishes that I like. I like that one a lot. Of course, everybody loves spaghetti, but thank you. So the one that I order. All right, so those are my. I'm just putting some of the stuff that I like from each cuisine. Okay, and Chinese. I don't know if you spell it. I don't know how to spell it. Look it up if I'm typing it right.
Are you typing the food you like?
So what I did is I did each category: Mexican, Italian, and Chinese. Those are my three favorites, and then I put actually what I like from each one of them. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
So you guys can use the bullets for that. And see, I'm already sharing my slides. You guys are gonna share your slides. We're done with. One other thing I like. I like the teriyaki chicken. No, I don't know if I'm spelling it right, but it's okay. I can use the speller. Check. There. All right, that's it. I'm done with the slide. So I listed, look at the way I did it by categories, Mexican, and then I put three Mexican dishes. And then I went Italian, and I use the buttons for moving forward and back. Remember on the list that we did that several times on our previous slides. And then I went back to put the Chinese, and I only put 2 for the Chinese. Okay. And here a picture of one of those dishes will look really nice as part of that slide. So that's the idea here that we're doing. Okay. So far we got your how people describe you, hobbies and activities you practice. Oops. And then their favorite foods. The next one is your secret talents. It could be also part of that. What do you know how to do that nobody else knows about it?
Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
En my favorite foods puse Mexican food y luego le quise poner como usted caldo de res, pero no me deja el bullets, no me deja hacerlo para adelante.
Yeah, you have to use the button right here. There's a little button right here. That's how you move it. With the little arrow going forward, you move it forward, and then you move it backwards the other way. There's two little arrows right here.
En home, ¿verdad? Home.
On the paragraph section. Just mark it better here. And right here, you have 2 little arrows right there. One going to the right and then one going to the left. And they're only active when you're in the bullets. If I'm not in the bullets, look at right here, there's no bullets. It's grayish, so I don't have it. So right here where I have bullets, I have the 2 buttons active to go forward and move, back on the list. All right, let me tell you something. Everybody done with the foods, or you guys still working on your food?
I'm still working on that.
Ay, no me sale.
You guys getting hungry already? All these
Mm.
different dishes that you're seeing and thinking about it. All right, let me tell you what the next one, my secret talents are, or talent, if it's only one. We're gonna do this, on your own after the class, or you're not gonna share it with me until we finish with the slides. Okay. Same thing with your happiest time ever. So slide number 5 and slide number 6 is kind of like your homework. Do it on your own, okay? And then we're gonna skip all the way down to your favorite place to visit. Place or places, okay? So if you've gone to several places that you like, then go ahead and list that. So we'll have enough time to finish the last two. But so slide 5, my secret talents are, you're gonna do it on your own. Stuff that you know how to do that nobody knows that you know how to do. And also the happiest time ever, that's something, that you wanna type. So those two. And then the last one is, we're gonna jump all the way to 7. Favorite place to visit. What are your favorite place to visit, or places that you love to go? So I'll wait a few minutes. Where?
Cancun is beautiful, and Canada as well. Catarata Niagaras.
From the Canadian side, or from the Detroit is on the other side, no?
The Canadian side is, to me, it was better. It has more attractions, more places that you can actually go to.
Yeah, the Canadians are really good at keeping their country nice and neat. I heard. Never been there, so I don't know. I was actually planning for the summer to go to Bellingham, which is a city in Washington that it borders British Columbia. What's the one name nearby? Yeah, I think so. So I was planning, looking into it, because I gotta right now, the airlines are giving you nice offers if you book, way ahead of time. So they were giving me this nice deals supposedly on a flight over there. But I haven't planned anything yet.
Something interesting about Canada that I didn't know, that they have 2 official language, French and English.
No, but right now the Canadian border is closed. They don't want no visitors or anything. You only go if you have family there. But they don't want tourism right now. They haven't lifted their COVID-19 rules or for the border. Yeah, I read that on the Canadian website, the official US Canadian government page. It says right now, don't even think about it. Don't come here unless you have.
Excuse me, teacher, where they say my secret talents are.
You're gonna
what
do, Lupita, you're gonna do that on your own later on. We're skipping those two. We're going.
Okay.
Your favorite place to visit. Okay.
Okay.
For me, I go to Ensenada every year. I haven't gone during that pandemic. But that's my favorite place to visit. One of my favorite places to visit. Definitely is Ensenada.
Mr. Vasquez?
Yeah.
I've gone through my whole board. I cannot find my bullets.
And look at, when you click on it, you type whatever it is that you want to type, and then if you don't see the bullets, click on the bullets so they can be added automatically.
I can't, those lines, the bullet lines, they're gray. I can't click on them. They're not black.
You have to type something first. You have to type your words first, and then you can add the bullets to it. That's what I'm doing here.
Oh, I see.
So another place that I like to go is
Thank you.
you're welcome. It's San Francisco. Well, I'm not going to Sacramento because I used to go every year for meetings and things like that, and I ended up liking the city. That's
So
it.
when you say my favorite place to visit, we could put a list or just.
Put up one place if you want. I'm just putting place. You know, I can my favorite place. So because I have different places in mind.
Okay.
Believe it or not, my family is in Mexicali, but I don't enjoy going over there. I don't know why.
I love Mexicali.
I go because I go
I
visit.
love their seafood.
Mr. Vasquez, please don't tell me that you don't like the tacos from Mexicali.
I know. Ocotlán.
Food, believe me, is But other than that, I don't know.
I miss going over there for the tacos. I haven't been
Es que
there.
no es cachanilla.
Yes.
Yo nací ahí y ¿verdad? No se me antoja ir. Es que, I have the really, I think it's mostly sad memories, from my sister dying and then my brothers. And just every time I go there, it feels like I'm going to a funeral. I don't know, that's why. I think it's something unconscious that I do.
You know
But I
what?
go to Ensenada, visit my family in Tecate. And I can spend like 2 weeks in Ensenada. I go to Mexicali, I want to come back the next day.
I can relate to that because I think the same happens to me. Like I'm from Bakersfield, and I don't have good memories from Bakersfield. So every time I go there, I feel sad. So I rather not go. So I kind of understand what you're saying.
Oh no, it is something unconscious that I do. It's not, I don't mean it. I was born there. I know every inch of Mexicali, believe me. I spent until I finished my preparatoria, which is high school there. And
You really need to be a real cachanilla like me, so you can really enjoy going to Mexicali.
if you enjoy it,
You're missing out on the food.
If you don't enjoy going to Mexicali, it's because you're not a real cachanilla.
understanding that my point. Not that I don't like Mexicali. I was born there. Of course, I like it.
No, we understand. We're just giving you a hard time.
It's just the fact that when I go, I just have all these memories, and
Oh.
it's like it's a place, that brings back a lot of memories, and that's why actually, when I go, I just want to come back for some reason the next day. And I gone several times, believe me, by myself and trying to force. And it doesn't happen. All right, so those are my places to visit. Being honest here, Ensenada, San Francisco, and Sacramento. Matter of fact, this weekend I have a short mini vacation I'm gonna take. I think it's a 4-day stay that I booked just a while back ago, and since I'm vaccinated, my wife is vaccinated, our son, according to the statistics, is not on a high risk level, and we're still gonna keep all the distance and mask and all that in place, so I should be okay. I'm going to. It's in Orange County. It's Orange County, Dana Point. One of my friends, one of my coworkers at the high school, recommended me that place. He was and showed me pictures, and they have really nice bicycle lanes that I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna be riding the 4 days on there. So I'm bringing my bicycle with me. See how it goes. But that's my mini vacation. My wife, we have to have a vacation because she's like, I'm ready to explode, And she works at the Hospital Unified. They have 2 weeks, so she's got plenty of time to do that. All right, so list your favorite places or favorite place if you want to, and then the last slide for today. I want to make sure we have 10 minutes to complete these. If you have one favorite book or more, you can list them. The same thing, movies, you have favorite movies. If favorite movie is a movie that you can watch and then you watch it again and again, and you don't get bored with it, even if you know what is going to happen and everything, because you enjoy the movie. Is there a movie that you watch like that? Think about
Nacho Libre.
Yeah, no, any movie that you think that you can watch over and over and you don't get bored with it. There's always a couple of movies that like that you can watch it again and you go, oh, you know what? It's a funny movie. I can watch it again. And some that they're good. I mean, you never want to watch them again. Like Titanic. Will you watch 3 hours of the Titanic again? It was a great movie, but I don't know.
It's true.
It's a long movie
It's enough.
so there's old movies that even though they're really good, but you don't want to watch them again. You're like, I'm done with the movie. So don't leave. For me, there's books that that have been
You know, I could write all the Sam Adams, Sam Adams, or what is it? The producer,
oh, okay.
¿cómo se llama? No, es Sam Adams. ¿Cómo se este? Adam Sandler.
Oh, Adam Sandler. Oh, his
I
movies.
could write all his movies. All his movies. I could see him over and over.
Yeah, I like the Wedding Singer.
Yes, you see, it's a classic.
That's my favorite movie from his movies, you know. I can
Yeah.
watch that movie over and over and I don't get bored with it.
Yeah, his movies are very mental, but they make you laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many slides we supposed to have? 8? 8?
Yeah, 8.
Okay. First one is about me. Second, my friends and family. Third, hobbies and activity. 4, my favorite food. 5, my favorite places to visit. 6, my happiest time ever. And my 7 is my secret talents.
Oh, 7 is my favorite places to visit.
My favorite places. Oh, I changed it. Oops.
No, 7, I have secret talents.
Huh?
I have 4 as my favorite place. Should I change them?
Yeah, if you want to put them in the order that we have, or you can have them your order, it's fine. Okay. I don't think the order will have anything to do with it. Okay, these two books I can read over and over. They don't get me tired. This one I read it for the first time when I was in secundaria years ago. And I love the book. And I read it again recently and it was really nice. This one I have read it so many times and it doesn't bore me at all. It's like a movie I can watch over and over.
No, it sounds interesting.
I can put books if it's more than one, so I can make it plural here. And then maybe movies. I know movies, I have a bunch of movies. I love watching movies. It's a hobby, I guess.
We had to type, why do you like that movie?
No, just type the movie. Yeah, no, we don't have to type why. No.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. That's what I want to know.
We're gonna have pictures.
Okay.
Several things on a slide. We're gonna have just one picture that represents, the whole thing.
This is a homework for Thursday.
Yeah, your secret talent or talent and your happiest time ever.
Okay.
Like your secret talent could be so like you make a killing spaghetti or whatever, and your family loves when you cook that specific dish. That's a talent. We can list it as a secret talent. a secret thing that you know how to do that is it makes you very special, you know, for your family.
Okay.
Yeah, Beatrice, I read them all the books. You tell me the name and I read it. All of them I read.
Any kind of books do you like to read?
Anything that you read. If you only read one book in
No,
your life.
no. You. I'm asking you.
Me, I like novels.
Oh, novels. Okay.
The Greatest Salesman in the World. If anybody read this is kind of like it's considered an inspirational book, you know.
Oh.
But I read it when I was a teenager, and some of the advices that it has there are very good. Even they apply to my life even now. So. All right, so. Some of the books Beatriz is asking me, the ones that I read, pues I read a bunch of them. Crónica de una muerte anunciada. El coronel no tiene quien escriba. ¿Cuál es otra que he leído? Madre Erendira y su abuela desalmada. Crónico de una muerte anunciada.
That's a novela or a book?
They're all novels. Somebody's asking me.
Oh. Novela. Okay.
A la hojarasca. El laberinto el general en su laberinto. I read most of his books. There's one que parece que uno es una majadería, but it's one of his best books. It's called Recuerdo de mis putas tristes. That's another one. That's the last one he wrote, I think. I actually read that one too. So I read all his books. Beatriz is asking me, I'm answering somebody. Yeah, so. Did I mention any of the ones you read or no?
Okay. Not even in Spanish, maestro.
Some people find it difficult to read because they fall asleep. And that's why.
Oh.
You don't read much, you know, it does happen. But if you have read a book, you know, just listen. If you don't have any books, everybody must have read at least one book in their life. Even if it's just the Microsoft Office 365 book.
No.
To Kill a Mockingbird, Moby Dick.
Oh, those are great movies.
High school.
Great movies, yeah.
Avatar.
How about Citizen Kane? You seen that one, Barbara? Citizen Kane? Yeah, I can watch the movie over and over and I don't get bored. I was thinking about that movie also. What's the other one? I'm thinking of the title, but I forgot. A Street Named Desire. That's one that I love to watch. And now,
Mr. Vasquez, guess what?
It's
8 o'clock.
Okay, so let's stop right here. Thank you, Barbara, for reminding us. Go ahead and save it. Don't forget to save it. You click on the name and then press enter for saving the. I'm gonna hang on to my movies and do it as an assignment. So make sure that this is ready for Thursday, guys, so we can do the pictures and all the other stuff that we need to add to it. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Animations and all that. So let me stop the recording here.
Okay. No,